Princess Hane asked the man why the carpet he wished to sell was so expensive.
Come on, cuddle up! What's the magic word? The one that makes the carpet fly?
Tengu!
That's it, Tengu!
My prince, whoever sits on this carpet, may be transported through the air in an instant.
All right, boys, let's get out of here, all together! Tengu!
The water diviner. It's a man who can detect the presence of water underneath the ground. Divining rods are L-shaped pieces of metal that rotate within the wooden handle. It's said by people who have the skill, when the two rods cross over, that point in the middle is where the water will be. So that's why it interested me, because I know my dad had that that skill. He said to me, oh, I never really found water sources. I was just good at broken pipes. And I remember a couple of occasions through our lives where the council's in our street looking for where the leak is, and he'd go and get a coat hanger, walk up and down the street and point at the ground, and then later on you'd see that's exactly where they were repairing the pipe. It was my job to steer my boys to manhood, and I failed them.
So you can find water, but you can't even find your own children.
I'll find them, love. I'll find them and I'll bring them home to you. I'm on my way to Gallipoli.
There's nothing there but ghosts.
We see Gallipoli as being about Australians and New Zealanders. The thing that resounded with me when I first read the script was the Turkish perspective. I knew the number of Australian and New Zealand dead, but I didn't know the number of Turkish dead.
We lost 70,000 men here at Çanakkale.
Sağ olun.
Not swimming?
No. What are you doing with your farmer?
There's a supply ship back to Constantinople in 2 days.
Maybe we could help him until then.
You know what the chances of finding his boys are.
We have the day they were killed. I know the area.
Yeah, we both know it, but why change everything for one father who can't stay put?
Because he is the only father who came looking.
There would be a tale of love and loss and grief and adventure for every body that was left on that beach.
If this is your son, he was taken prisoner. He did not die here.
So he's alive?
I don't know.
But you have hope.
Hope's a necessity where I come from.
There's no bad guy in this movie. I mean, they're all victims, I believe.
I like that this film shows both sides. I like the fact that we get in and we see what's happened to the Turkish families.
It's our responsibility to hopefully tell the tale of what these young men went through and try and fathom it as best we can.
August 7th, 1915 at Lone Pine. Arthur, Henry, and Edward Connor. I can find them.
How could you possibly hope to do that?
It's a beautiful story. I love the script. And of course, I fell in love with the character.
Take care. Your fate is in there. It is a silly peasant game. You have to drink it first. Now we wait.
My character is a Turkish woman who lives in the times of the post-Gallipoli War, and she's a widow. She's raising a child by herself. Everybody pressures her into marrying her husband's brother. When I did research, I met with a widow in Turkey. She was pressured into marrying, and she did the same thing. She refused. She is not going to get a man in her life who her boy doesn't like. I realized that's what it is for Aisha, too.
We decide everything here by coffee. Business, holidays, even our husbands.
And that works.
I
When two families come together to arrange a marriage, the young girl serves them coffee. If it is sweet, she approves of the match. If it is bitter, go away. The more sugar, the deeper the love.
Connor, basically by being loving to Orhan, gains Aisha's trust. There's this sunny part of the movie in these sad, terrible times, and she brings joy to Connor's life.
It is all peasant nonsense.
I'm going to Gallipoli.
I'll have to go to the British War Office in Sultanahmet.
Where?
The old city.
Hey, go!
And I'd keep an eye on your bag if I were you. Crafty little buggers.
Russell is really fun. It's amazing how he can instantly get into character and become serious, and then when they say cut, he becomes funny and goofy again. Mister! Mister! There you go!
You little bastard.
See? Beautiful hotel. Clean sheets. Hot water, no Germans.
Where are the boys?
Ed, Henry, let's go home. Run!
Come on, Ed!
Boys! What's the magic word? The one that makes the carpet fly.
Longer? Tengu, you wombat.
That's it, Tengu. Come on, cuddle up. Get tight. Close your eyes. Ed, close your eyes. That only works if your eyes are closed. All right, boys. Let's get out of here all together.
Yeah, it's 2 hours back to Rainbow. We've got to get a wriggle on.
You got that?
Yeah, I reckon I got it by now, Dad.
Arthur.
Look after me, brothers. And keep my bloody head down. I know.
First thing Russell said to me, can you ride a horse? And I said yes. I think he knew that I was lying to him.
Three things. Detail. Collaboration. And you have to be prepared. Be relentless.
When you mix horse riding yoga, young lads, and some military-based training, I think we're in for a bit of a ride.
It's like playing some sort of alternate reality game where Russell Crowe is in charge.
I turned up there at 104 kilos and he said, you've got to get down to 92. I said, you're insane.
I always said, yeah, I'm a fit guy, yeah. And then it's like, oh, no, I don't do that.
Warming up. He said that this is a warm-up. And I said, no, man, it's a burnout, not warm-up.
But what I try and do with this sort of stuff, and I do it for myself when I'm prepping as an actor for a film, is you stack your days, because obviously when you're shooting, days are long.
Not 30, not 40, 50 kilometers.
If you give the individuals the responsibility for the things that they need to learn and start them off really well, give them good teachers so they're learning from the best, then it's amazing how much effort people will put in on behalf of their character and on behalf of the movie.
This core group of people who are going to spend a lot of time working together got to bond early and learn to trust one another.
We pushed our bodies as far as they will willingly go, and unwillingly.
We sort of know where the bar's set, and we're following our leader into this really amazing experience and a really amazing film.